sir. You already know what time it is.
Oh, yes.
I'm your boy, Matt P.
And I'm your boy, Jeremy Chase.
And this is Parking Lot Parables coming at you again with another episode.
Another one.
Yeah.
Sir.
We hope everybody is doing well on this Wednesday afternoon, morning, wherever you at, depending on where you at.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes night.
Yeah. Never know.
Yeah. What we talking about today, bro?
All right. So we're talking about having faith when it feels hopeless. Like, I think a lot of people go through this. You know, they'll get some bad news, especially with like all the deaths that's been happening lately. It's hard to see the good in any situation, you know, but I truly believe you can still have faith in a hopeless situation. I think it's important to learn the lesson from it. Like, let it take its time to, like, you know, where you can learn and grow from it. Because, like, they have a purpose. You know, I think when bad things come into your life, there's always a purpose for it, you know. It's good to learn those lessons. That way you don't have to repeat them. You know, I'm a avid learner of what I could have did better, or, you know, what is God trying to teach me in this moment. And yeah, like, when you feel hopeless, like, you gotta learn to change your instincts. You know, your first instinct is to, like, complain, or, you know, to vent, or to, like, you know, just go out of your way to just do something, you know, that's not in your character. But I think it's important that, like, we switch to, like, you know, going to someone and, you know, just going off and, like, turn our focus to God. You know, I think He has control of all of our situations anyway. So, like, that should be our first instinct, to, like, go to Him, because He knows the plans for us. Why wouldn't we seek Him?
Yeah, I completely agree. And I think during hopelessness, I mean, it never turn to that hopeless mindset. Because, like, it just breeds, like, a whole, like, amount of, like, different, like, toxic personalities. Like, people get desperate.
Oh yeah.
Like, desperate, and in desperation we turn to things that we never would have done.
Exactly.
Like, I always believe hoping, keeping faith, man, like, it keeps you grounded. It keeps you focused on what the goal is, no matter how far away it seems. Without trying to take shortcuts, you know, to get there. Like whether that's like, I don't know, whether it's a promotion on a job, or if you trying to get a job and you running on the last bit of your savings. You know? Like, been in both of those types of situations where you're looking for more money to provide for yourself, or you just looking for a job in general, you know, and you know, you're running low on money.
Oh yeah, man, look.
And, like, and then sometimes in those times, that's something enticing may pop up. Something that may seem lucrative, but it's wrong. That opportunity might present itself as a test to, like, your character, and to see, like, are you gonna stay steadfast and focused on and do the right thing, or are you gonna take this quick little pickup over here, you know, rather man. Like, it's happened to me before, man. Like, I'll be like, I remember I was looking for a job one time, man. I was looking for a better job, at least, like, just wasn't making all the money that I wanted to make. And in that little time of, like, looking, another opportunity presented itself that wouldn't have been good for me. But I mean, I could have made some more money, sure. And so I was presented with the option of like, should I take this? I mean, dang, I would like this money though. I didn't do it, and I'm glad I didn't, man, because, I mean, like, once you start putting yourself around those types of people, like, it's hard to get away from that. So stay hopeful, stay focused on your goal. Always try and do the best thing for you yourself in the long run.
Yeah.
Just never taking shortcuts.
Oh yeah, man. Like, and even in like what you were saying, like, I remember this is the process of how I got the current job I have. You know, I was applying for different jobs because, you know, ends weren't meeting, and I was, you know, trying to make more money, and like I applied for a whole bunch of different areas. So I found this job that was sort of in the same vein of what I was already doing, and it was the only one that called me and was like, you know, they gave me an interview and all of that, and I was like, I felt good. I was like, man, I did really good on this job, on this interview, and like, you know, a couple of, I think like probably about a week or so later, I called to ask about it, and they said that, you know, they decided to go with someone else. So like, I say that to say that like, it's important how you respond to a no. Mm-hmm. It is very important how you respond to a no, because in that moment I could have been like, man, F them, like I'm not going like I'm not gonna, you know, I could have went off and just said whatever, but like lo and behold, a week later, the guy that, you know, they originally offered it to, he denied the position, and they came back to me and asked if I wanted to do it, and I did. I accepted. You know, if I would have, you know, taken an attitude of negativity or like just, you know, disappointedness, like I truly believe God looks at our faith. You know, whenever he sends a situation, whenever he sends something that we don't agree about, it's our best decision. Like, it'll always play out in the long run. I can look back, and all the no's I've gotten is benefited me, because I look at, you know, that I would have been miserable at several places. You know, I was applying for stuff that I knew I would have hated. But yeah, man, I think when you know your worth, know your purpose, it allows you to get out of that hopelessness. You know, I think it's important that, you know, you don't stay in that position of like hopelessness, because it can affect your mood, it can affect those around you, it'll affect even your health. Yeah. You know, when you be having a pity party for yourself, it affects more than you. Like, that's why, you know, you gotta hold on to your faith, hold on to, you know, who you know to be, not what, you know, lies you've been fed about yourself.
And learn how to separate like what you're going through, right? Whether it's at work, you know, or whatever you're doing, from like your life at home. Yeah. Don't bring that stuff at home with you.
Oh yeah, man, that's important. Like,
ruin everybody else's day.
No, you don't want them type of problems. You know, like, yeah. And I'm not saying you ain't got to not tell your significant other about, you know, what's going on, but like, learn to like take a breath before you enter the house. You know, because like, you know, they didn't do nothing to you. Your kids didn't do nothing to you. So don't allow, you know, what you went through during the day to affect your life at home, because things are good at home. You know, I think a lot of people, they do ruin good relationships and family situations because they don't know how to separate work at home. Some people be overworking, you know, and they'll bring their work home. Like, they'll be going above and beyond for this job, but their family be lacking in attention. And, you know, I think that's so important that when you have a family, that you give them your time, you know, spend that time with them, you know, plan events, go on dates, like all of that. You know, it shouldn't just be about your job. Even when I was single, I learned that, you know, I couldn't be so wrapped up in my job. You know, if I was so wrapped up in my job and what I did, and, you know, who, like with all the job, I wouldn't have found, you know, who God had for me. Like, I would have been too busy focusing on what I was doing for work. So it's important to have that balance of, you know, your work life, your home life, and yeah, just, you know, take it one day at a time. Sometimes we just have to get the pressure off ourselves. And yeah, man, like, it's crazy how many people are hopeless and just don't know how to get out of that state. So
like, even with your personal goals, like if you have like passions that you wanted to like go for in life, and all right, so say you want to do music, well, you almost 40 now, man. If it ain't happen for you now, you need to give it up. That's the type of that's the type of what is it, like, if you ain't made it by 30 killers. If you were trying to rap, you ain't made it by 30, you need to give it up.
No, man.
And all the other type of mindsets that are thrown out there can feed into the hopelessness and the despair of like giving up a dream.
Yeah. And
giving up on dreams is crippling for some folks, man. Like some people they never fully recover from the fact that they gave something up. Like it just kind of changes them like altogether.
Oh yeah, man. Like I think I know plenty of people who have given up on dreams, and like they were so gifted in those areas. Me and you both know people who've done music and given up on it. I know people that have done art and just given up on it. Like I think it's crazy that they know deep down inside that they have a passion for this, they have a drive for this, but they settle for what's easy and what's secure because they don't have faith, man. Like I think it's important that we learn to step out on faith. That's the reason we have faith, because it's knowing that God created me for this, and I'm gonna step out on it. I'm gonna pursue it. I'm gonna listen to what He says about it, not what others say. But I'm taking it to Him, and if He says yes, I'm gonna go do it. And that's all you gotta do, man. Like really just take it to Him, and once you have His approval, like that's all you need. Cause like some people are even like, well, I don't have the right equipment to do my dream. I don't have the right finances to do my dream. You can do anything starting with $0, just about. Like, of course you invest in yourself when you can, but like sometimes it don't take no money at all to create your own business, to, make your own music. Like there's so many different programs out there for free that'll help you in those areas. Like YouTube itself is like a school. Anything you want to learn how to do, you can do, and it's free. So like don't make excuses for why you can't do something, man. Just pray and learn and grow in your craft, and like just do it.
I ain't gonna lie, this is a mindset I've currently taken about my dreams. Like I've had a passion for music since longer than I can remember. So like my focus has shifted now. Like at one point in life it was about trying to be famous, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm more about trying to be the best at it that I can be. And when I do put out something, it's gonna be the best that I could do at that time. So like now my focus is a shift. Like I want to put out something like I forget the word for it, but it's like when Stevie Wonder put out what was it called, The Key of Life, or Music in the Key of Life, or something like that. I forget the name of that. I think that's the name of that album. It's like one of his his most well-known album, because it had songs like Isn't She Lovely, things of that nature. Like it's got like 20 songs on it, man.
Oh, yeah,
it's like his best album. It's like regarded as like his best album. Legendary, so so and that's kind of where my mind is now. Like I'm less about trying to keep up with what's going on, and more about just trying to do the best that I can do. And like I'm more about growth. And like when you're talking about trying to push yourself, like reach a goal, like cultivating your craft, like like we've talked about in the past, is very important. Like a lot of us want to do something. We all too many times a lot of us want to get somewhere, we want to do something without doing the proper research or even cultivating to get good at it before we get there. We just want to get there in that position and be like, hey, here I am.
Exactly.
And you ain't even good at it.
Man.
You don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. You don't want them type of problems.
Like you over here applying for a job that you haven't even, okay, you ain't got a degree in it, but you could at least done the proper research to find out what the job entails.
Oh yeah.
Well, you mad because you want a better paying job, but you didn't even take the time out to properly research the job that you was applying for.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like stuff like that, man. If for all of your wanting to do something, make sure you're putting an equal, or I'll say even more passion into learning about what it is you want to do.
Yeah.
Throw that out there.
Shoot, man, like it's so important that you have your work ethic and all that. I think every time God has blessed me in a certain way, I've always put in my part. That's where the faith without works is dead comes in. Because when God sees you, truly investing in what you are dreaming to do and pushing for, he'll make up for the rest. He wouldn't give you the dream if you don't have the, if he's not going to provide the resources. That's where faith comes in. If you dream to do something and have a passion for it, and lay it before God and he approves, once that approval is sealed, you're guaranteed to get the resources. And I think a lot of people, they hang themselves up because, if say you're trying to do music, I ain't got this type of mic, even starting a podcast, it's I ain't got this type of equipment. Man, I remember the early days of this podcast. Well, I think we just had 2 mics, and I don't even think they were good mics. I think they were the handheld mics or something.
No, we I don't know. I had this mic.
I don't know if I had this mic, but you could do.
We didn't have a camera.
We didn't have none of that.
The sound was a lot different.
Yeah, sounds. Yeah, we had a lot of issues. But yeah, man, we all had humble beginnings. Any person that's successful, they all have had humble beginnings, unless they were just born in success. But yeah, just trust the process, because we all go through stuff and feel hopeless at times, but don't stay there. Don't stay in that hopelessness, because you'll drive yourself crazy if you don't get out of it. And have people surrounded that surround you that can notice it and bring you out. If people join in your pity party, that should be a sign that it may not be the best for you. They should be able to look at the positive side of things and bring you out of that. But yeah, man, it's important that we continue to have faith. The holidays are coming, and it's one of the stressfulest times of the year. Trying to shop and buy and provide for everybody and do all this stuff.
Meeting the expectations that people have on these holiday times.
Yeah, man,
expectations that when you really think of it, they shouldn't have in the first place. But I ain't gonna go there.
I mean, if you've been treated good throughout the year, yeah. But yeah, man, I think it's important that we not stress ourselves out with what we can't control. Do what you can, do your best at what you can do, and the rest, leave it up to God, because that's what he's there for. The stuff that you can't handle, take it to him. And even the stuff you can handle, still take it to him, because you never know, he may have a different plan, a different way of doing things that he'll provide to you, and only you can do it. So, keep at it. You know, whatever you dream to do, whatever you put your mind to do, whatever you plan to do, like, just keep in mind that, who God's created you to be, and just continue to be successful. You got anything else to add, bruh?
No, man. It's like, it's like we really been kind of saying a lot of this from the very beginning. Consistency is key. Staying consistent. Cultivating.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do anything that you want to do without cultivating, your best assets, your talents, your assets, doing your research, things of that stuff in nature, So, stay on the right path. Okay. When things that sound too good to be true, or you already know they're like not good or possibly illegal or anything like that, present themselves, keep it moving.
Yeah.
Don't partake. Keep what you want to do. Stay focused on what it is you want to do, and you keep it moving, man. Yep. If that's what your buddies want to do, like, it's all good. You can keep doing what you want to do. So just stay focused. That's all. Stay focused. Keep the faith, and stay away from the foolishness.
Stay away from the foolishness.
Speaking of which, you already know what time it is.
Oh, yes.
It is Miss Me with the Foolishness. What we talking about today, bro?
Bro, you want to say it? Because you want to do this one? Well, it's not pulling up on my phone. That's why I asked.
Oh, we can do it
Okay,
later.
Never mind. Here it is. Yeah, it's up. I had to download the app to see it. Okay, yeah, man, shoot. The breaking news.
We had another Miss Me with the Foolishness, but as we were talking, this article popped up on my phone, man. And I just had to send it to bro right quick because it's too silly not to talk about it. Breaking news.
Breaking, literally. So, a woman said that her jean shorts gave her a wedgie so tight that she ended up in the ICU with life-threatening sepsis. Okay, sepsis. Man, the fact that the picture for it is a peach split in half. Man. Anyways, so she was from North Carolina and she's 25 years old. She told BuzzFeed, and they're the ones who provided the article, that she felt uncomfortable in the shorts she wore on a date, but decided to ignore it. So she said she started to feel sick the following day. She said, I felt very sore and that started feeling ill, just not 100%. She said, that night I noticed that a large bump where the chafing had occurred and it became more painful. The pain was then isolated to one spot and it felt like throbbing, stabbing pain. 2 days later, Sam said that she was sent to the emergency room after getting the area checked out by a doctor. Sam said she developed cellulitis, a bacterial skin infection that causes swelling pain and can become deadly if left untreated. So she was saying like she was shivering, she was
low
breathless.
Blood pressure.
Look, like they said that they admitted her to the ICU, and that's when they realized that it was a bit more serious. So they had to remove the infected portion of her bottom during the debridement surgery. So she had a BBL, but the reverse. So they said she was able to recover after 4 days. She shared her story on TikTok and all that. But yeah, like, she's still together with the guy she went on a date with. So, I guess he liked the chafing. But man, like, y'all,
because she wanted to have her cheeks out.
I mean, look, yeah. So you gotta be careful with stuff like that. Like, yeah. I mean, if you want to show it, be careful, cause you never know. If you gonna have cellulitis. Like, man, that's crazy how that can happen though. Like, did she not notice that, oh, is that the TikTok?
Nah, I'm trying to see if I can find it. Like,
I think they linked it in the page.
This weird Asian lady popped up trying to dance. No, it's not her.
Oh, it's a private account.
I'm too old to be on this. Okay. I found her. I don't know if that's her though.
Let's see. Let's check this out and see what's really going on. He says I'm too old to be on.
That's what came up when I clicked that link.
How is she private and got a 1.4 million likes? Oh, maybe this is it. Oh, I guess this is her. So, yeah. So I'm guessing, oh, this is her sister. So they're going into the story and like, wait, look like she's saying the husband was a serial killer. Oh, dang, man. Maybe he, was circulating them cheeks and she ain't even know. I don't know, bruh, but this whole story seems weird anyway.
It's a weird, like, I mean, well, ladies, got to be more careful.
Gots to.
Cause, I mean, ain't no telling. Weird things happen. They might have had to amputate her cheeks or something.
Yeah.
Like, and then you'd have been walking around with the flat back.
I'm telling you. She had that reverse BBL. So
that's crazy to me.
Yeah. That's crazy. Like, that it can happen to that degree. Like, I know wearing jeans is like, it hurts anyway for women. But, like, how far were these up that, And sometimes it can be the fibers in the jeans. Like, they be adding coloration to the jeans that can mess you up and cause you to break out. So, ain't no telling what all happened with them doggone shorts. I know one thing, she should have burnt them things. I ain't gonna lie, if that's the girl,
I don't see how that would
possible. Like, I couldn't see how any pair of jeans could hurt her, cause look,
I mean, just
I ain't see no figure.
Just didn't have it.
Yeah, I don't know. Might have. Who knows? We just saw the upper half, but still, the evidence isn't there. But yeah,
I don't know. Just the ratio just didn't. Mathematically speaking,
I mean, maybe this is just the after, and before, but who knows? I was gonna say maybe she had the BBL and had to get rid of it afterwards. Like, I don't know, but yeah, y'all gotta be careful out here. Like, it isn't worth hurting yourself.
For all your aspirations in life is to have your cheeks out. No pun intended. Aspirations. No pun intended. Go to the gym. I done seen women that did wonders in the gym these days, boy. No doubt in Miami out here.
She gonna have Asperger's.
Yeah, like you gonna get hurt.
Man.
Walking around, yeah. So it's crazy. If you want to follow me, you can follow me at Matthew Priest on Facebook, Unprecedented MPO, Snapchat, and Twitter. Matthew E _ Priest on Matthew E _ _priest on Instagram.
Oh yeah, if you want to follow me, you can follow me at Lil Chase Hardy on all social media platforms.
You know, and like we said, keep shooting for your dreams. Don't give up. Remain hopeful. Remain faithful to your dreams. Don't give them up. Even if you have a family, just figure it out. You just gotta revamp it. You just gotta figure out a new approach to an old dream, as Lloyd said. You know, but you never have to give it up. Nah. Now some of y'all there are some dreams you probably should give up. It's stupid, like wanting to be a video girl or something stupid like that.
Or getting a PPP loan without having to business.
Yeah. Or trying to be the king of the trap.
Or scamming with pyramid schemes.
And if you think people don't be having dreams like that, you tripping.
Yeah.
They definitely be because I mean, scheming, dreaming, I mean, it can sometimes fall into the same category for some folks.
Yeah.
So if that's what you got on your mind right now, give that on up and go for something and look and start thinking about something honorable around here.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, that's all we got to say. What else is there to say?
Yep.
You know, you've been watching Parking Lot Parables. We coming up on 2 years, man.
Yes,
we appreciate y'all rocking with us. It's gonna be dope. Yeah. That 2-year anniversary is gonna be dope, man.
Gonna be nice.
Y'all stay tuned over the next few episodes. We gonna start sharing a little bit. But I think I want to do a giveaway or something like that.
Okay. Sure.
So y'all be tuning in. Y'all start sharing the episodes. Share with your friends. Get your friends to come through. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
It's gonna be dope. But until then, I'm your boy Matt P.
And I'm your boy Jeremy Chase.
One time.
Yes, sir.